In the last video, we completed the logic for handling the loading state of our form. And before we do a summary of all the things that we have learned, there is one tiny change that I want to make to our form. And if you remember, we have introduced the email and password validators as a way to disable our sign in button when the email or password are invalid. And earlier on, we have also added a method called email editing complete, which we use to move the input focus to the password field when the user is done editing the email and presses on the next button. So just to show you how this works in practice, I can open up the keyboard, and then when I press on the next button, then the password field is selected. So this seems like the right thing to do here. However, I want to make a small improvement, and that is to keep the focus on the email field if the email is invalid. So over here, I could just clear the email, and you can see that when I press the next button, this still takes me to the password field. So let's change this behavior. So here, I'm going to add some conditional logic to decide which text field will get the new focus. So I will type in final new focus equals widget.email validator.isValid and then underscore email. And here I can use the ternary operator, and I'm going to type in question mark, then underscore password focus node, and then colon email focus node. So this code will choose the password focus node if the email is valid, otherwise it will choose the email focus node. So here I can choose the new focus variable and pass it to the request focus method over here. Then I can hot reload, and at this point we should be able to see that if I'm on the email and I press on the next button, I actually remain on the email text field. And if I type in an email that passes validation and I press enter, then the focus moves over to the password field. So just to be clear, we made this change because it's a small usability improvement. So let's continue on the next video.